What's up, folks? Give y'all a minute to get in here. Oh, I was tired today, man. Tired, sore. Been working hard, man, on everything. Real talk. That's what it takes. It's the truth. That's what it takes. You want to build several businesses, you're gonna have to go hard. Capiche? Straight up. You want to build several businesses, you're gonna have to work hard. Yep. But like I said, that's what I'm doing. I'm learning more, learning new stuff, new things. And like I said, that's my only thing with folks, with people is like, you can have your opinion, but it's like this new generation thing. And like I said, it'd be everybody. They all on the same thing and they want to tell you your reality. Like, yeah, nah, it's impossible because I'm the one living it. So if you don't know me, you don't know my reality. You have no clue how much I own. You have no clue how wealthy I am. You have no clue how much I've accomplished. You know what I mean? Like they don't know. They don't know my finances at any time or in the past. They don't know anything about me. So I've made and spent too much money and handled too much that it's like I'm a grown man. So I carry that with me. I'm not really like a prideful guy, but I have my pride and I don't compromise my pride for anything or anyone because I'm proud of what I've accomplished and what I've done. And that's a man. And that's just how you have to be. If not, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with you if you don't believe in yourself. I'm not gonna let people tell me my reality. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they do. That's why I don't be dealing with a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? People want to interject and give their opinion, and they always be the people who can't give an opinion. People got mad problems, bro. It don't matter who you is. People got mad problems. People got mad issues. I see it all over the place, not just here, but anywhere. And for them to try to give me advice or tell me how I've been doing things for these past years, especially, is not real or not right is silly. That's a silly thing to say. Hold up. Oh, somebody's on a bicycle. I could have taken out the bike today. It's too much work, man. It's hot as hell, bro. Like, it's just, I checked. I was like, yeah, it's too hot today for all this Batman stuff. It's going to have to be a Bruce Wayne day today. It's too hot. And it's the middle of the afternoon when it's just, probably the worst that it's going to be all day, around 1 to 4 o'clock probably is the worst, when I'm able to get up early and get going in the morning, it's a little bit better, but it's still hot sometimes. But it's just hot right now. I think it's about to start getting cold out here again, is what I think. So we'll try to be a little bit patient with that. I am going to have to get back to it, and I could still go do my training and stuff. It doesn't feel the same though, I get more pumped up when I'm Batman, you know. But it's like, really, that's what it is. It's like, my walk through, like how I come out, like it'd be kind of cool if that was like my ring walk. You know what I'm saying? That's what it would have to be. I'd have to come out as Batman. Like, but yeah, I'm in the business of building businesses. I'm in the business of I had nothing. Nobody gave me nothing this entire time. Like I said, they just left me out here and gave me no assistance. You know what I'm saying? And then, talked about that and bragged and thought it was cool. So, people, were supposed to hold me down. People were supposed to be donating, just like now. Y'all don't donate. Y'all just sit there. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. People are convenient. Even the ones who are supportive, they're convenient. Like, they are. People are selfish, man. People are about them and their own needs. People are about what they got going on, and they tripping over stuff that's irrelevant. People don't know how good they got it. I'm just telling you the truth. But me, I'm grateful for everything. Seriously, I'm humble. But yeah, I'm always speak my mind. I'm never gonna have anybody sit there and talk to me ever. I would never put up with that. Not for money, not for a job, not for anyone or anything. Like, nah, I'm the type of dude. I'll tell you what it is. I don't care who you is. That's how I got to this point. That's how I made my name. That's how I got this far. That's the difference between you and I. You know what I mean? Is that I don't compromise anything. I don't compromise my soul. I don't compromise my pride. I don't deal with Masons like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't compromise for anything. And that's why I'm in my position. So when people get on here and try to talk the stuff they talk, I'm a grown man though. It's totally different. Do you know how hard it is in this world for a grown man who stands on business? It's hard, man. It's hard, but it means you stand for something. You see what I'm saying? That's why all y'all feel some way and want to say something while you hide, because you compromised. All of you. You know that you compromised, so you're upset because I didn't. It's the truth. That's why folks feel the way they feel and always got to say something. You feel me? It's just the truth, you know? So, I mean, it's sad. Truly, it really is sad, but at the same time, it is what it is, you know? Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do up here. I'm gonna have to like figure it out. I might have to stop and just get a little bit of water in my system a little more, because I don't have a water to carry right now. And that's the other thing. It's just like I said, like I do everything by myself, man. Nobody does anything for me, and it puts me in positions like this nonstop, and people don't even pay attention. You know what I mean? So I deal with a lot. Everything has been other folks and other people. Me, I'm doing everything right. And like I said, like I've had the worst hand of cards, and I keep getting up, and now I'm building. Finally, starting to just barely build something in this environment that was impossible and is impossible. You feel me? Like right now, as I speak, you got folks all over YouTube. They on here right now going back and forth. I just checked in on one of them because I ain't watched them in a while. It's the same stuff. They be doing the same things over and over again, talking to each other the same way. There's no respect. And like I said, we're a little different over here. This is the mob. I think somebody was hollering Batman. This is the mob. This is gangsters you're talking about. The gangster came down here and came back and said, I'm going to build everything through who I am, through my persona that's real. My persona is who I am. I never played an actor or character. I'm a gangster. Feel me? So, like I said, it's just different. And like I said, we out here to build people, man. You want to learn, you want to get stronger emotionally, physically, spiritually, in every way, come do the training. Maybe that's what we'll do today. Maybe we will do a little bit of training. I got to see how I feel. I got to figure out this situation. I just got to get some water in my system. Water is a must out here. It's too hot. But that's my thing, man. People be thinking they businessmen, but all these people got what they got off handouts. That's the truth. All y'all do is beg for handouts. All of you. They putting up checks right now, begging for handouts, bragging about it. Like, what is that? Hold up. And in the process, like I said, they don't know how to make money. So they are progressively worsening their situation and don't realize all that stuff comes back to haunt you, man. You understand, when you're trying to capitalize and take advantage of anyone or anything, right? Or any system, oh, it's going to come back in tenfold. That's what these folks don't get. They don't get that they doing it to themselves because they don't know any other way. Like I told you, they don't know how to build a business like me. They don't know how to make an honest, decent living. You understand? It's not about how much money you make. It's about how do you make that money. See, I make all my money legitly, but none of you do. You understand? And all that stuff comes back to you. That's the thing. I never have to worry about nothing because I got a clear conscience and I know I'm doing everything the right way, wholesome, with hard work. You see the difference? It's not about how much money I make. It's about how I make the money. See, that's the part that y'all missing, the essence. It's the same thing why they want to be in my position, right? But they're not willing to go through what I went through or pay the price that I paid to get in this position. They're not willing to pay that price because it's hard work, it's struggle, it's suffering, it's walking miles like I am now. It's not easy. You understand? Yeah, I was never in no struggling position. I'm in a position where I did everything and more than anybody, right? And that's what's going on. Everything positive. So that's my thing. When you got people and the first thing I see you do is assume and talk like you're someone you're not, because like I know people, you ain't me. There's only one me out here. And you know, the first thing you do is try to correct me and tell me my reality's different. Nah, hell no. Like I told you, I corrected you. I did this all alone, brother. I don't care about nobody's opinion, man. Y'all are nowhere close to me. You feel me? Like, no, I'm not about to start playing the fake game with y'all. You feel me, cuzzy? At all. Yeah, I'm not fake. I'm the real deal. I'm a boss. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, you can run circles around people financially. I done made and spent millions. And people will act like they have amnesia because it makes them feel uncomfortable that you've been that successful. You see what I'm saying? I've been way more successful than any Warren Buffett, any fake corporate CEO, Donald Trump, the illusion of them because they don't own any wealth because they're Masons. Freemasonry doesn't allow ownership. So they technically don't have one red cent to their name, none of them. And it's all proven. So what do you mean? I'm willing to go over the facts for anybody, but why would I start repeating myself? If you can't listen and learn and catch up and just acknowledge basic reality, we ain't got no business talking. That's where I'm at with it. You feel me? So it's just trucks going by. A lot of stuff be flying in the air, so I get quiet for a minute. But yeah, see, I'm not a pretender. You ain't gonna pretend with me. Like I said, folks want to hire me for a job, hire me for the job. Don't talk about it, do it. You want to help me get what I need? I still got stuff I got to get, right? Like that I have to have and I need for the future. Help me do it. Don't talk about it. Let's do it. That's my whole point. Like, I get things done. That's all. I ain't about no fake talking. I'm a Sigma Alpha male, man. My time is precious. I'm $1 million dude. That's why I moved the way I moved, because it's $1 million hustle. This is the mob. This organization doesn't play games with anybody or anything. You understand? I told people that I run the streets. Was I joking? I run every block. I already took everything over here. We down here next to Mexico. This is nothing. I run the whole country. I run the world. I'm Batman. I ain't got no jurisdiction. I operate above the feds. I'm all y'all superior. Make sure you understand that and get that right. This is real. It's been real. Folks don't say my name, right? And I told y'all, like, it is what it is. Let them be silly. People want to act like they don't know. Okay. We love that. We love it. Like, what do you mean? We love it, bro. You got all these different people. Like I said, you got the Jay Princes of the world. You got them fake rap groups trying to act tough. You got dudes in the street acting like they repping these groups, acting like they tough. None of them are tough. They never have been. I don't know what's all the desperation to try to portray and pretend that you're something you're not. They online every day on the same stuff. Woofing, woofing, barking, talking about how tough they are. Woof, woof. That's all they do all day. The real tough guy, me, the real gangster, ain't worried about that because I'm a grown man. All them points proven. There's dudes on here talking about all sorts of things that make no sense, trying to pull the wool over people's eyes about basic reality. Like, brother, I'm beautiful. You all wish you looked like me. Anybody. I'm a superstar. I'm a celebrity. Have been my entire life. YouTube didn't make me that. None of y'all made me that. Been the same dude my entire life, bro. I've been doing this for a long time. Feel me? I was always Daddy Warbucks. I always had all the money. Everybody came to me for money, and I gave them thousands of dollars, brands with no question. I don't know what folks is talking about. See, y'all so confused now. See, I just took your reality and I turned it upside down, right? So now check this out. How can you all say that you're real, any of you, and you always want to talk this big talk and talk like you're me, or you want to keep dismissing it and using this word and saying, oh, crazy. There's nothing crazy about me. I'm the most sane person out here. It's all y'all that sound crazy because y'all talk about things that don't exist. Y'all act like my wealth ain't real, but I'm seeing it, living it, using it every day. What are you talking about? There's nothing crazy about me. It's not crazy to know your reality, bro. See, I'm proving that the world is crazy. I'm proving that all y'all make no sense. You ain't never made no sense. Run your mouth. You ain't talking about nothing. This is real. This is who I am. I don't understand. There's no acting. You feel me? So, like I said, today is my my rich day. My time to enjoy myself. God got me. There's a whole lot going on right now. I'm still going through a lot of stuff, physically different ways. I mean, I had to really, really tone down yesterday because just my body was so overworked. It's unreal. I could feel it. Check this out. Brand new wallet. Nice wallet. That's genuine leather. You understand? Like you get a plush pillow. You know what I'm saying? Like folks be talking, but I done created all this myself with I didn't get nothing. I didn't get no opportunities, nothing. God started creating them now. I told y'all the minute I get one opportunity, I excel so quick. People was like, what? I could work at McDonald's and become a millionaire probably within under a year. Straight up. All I need is one consistent source of income. I'm an investing like expert. I have a gift of intuition. I can do what nobody ever did. See, the difference between me and other people is people can never call me crazy because I prove to you what I'm claiming. Always. I prove it before I even do it. You feel me? So that's my whole point. Like, brother, I just told y'all all I had was the check that was allotted on here, but that's still got to take some time before it comes in this month, right? Other than that, I ain't had nothing. So I went from zero, technically, right, to all this. Sorry, but what? And we down here, like I said, everybody know the situation down here and how it is. I explained everything. Well, I'm not understanding what you're talking about. Like, I'm the same dude. I'm a businessman. My business ain't your business. Like, yeah, these folks been trying to stop me from just barely getting started like this because they know if you allow him to even get started, that's what it's been. They ain't allowed me to do it. Y'all ain't let me. Nobody did me a favor. People was holding me back. Everybody, all y'all. If you wasn't part of the solution, you was part of the problem this whole time. Get what I'm saying? So yeah, nah. Now that we getting started, that's because of God. God has to do it. You understand? God will do it. God will do it for you. God fix it. God heal it. God will do it. I'm a true symbol of faith. I live this. You understand? See, that's the thing people don't get. You know how many positions that I've been in? I'm a street savage, bro. Y'all don't get it. I'm a hood legend for real, for getting down, getting busy, getting active. This is the problem. We've got a public that wants to sit down and type and pretend, but they all know what's good. They all know what it is, man. You know who you talking to, bro? Got time for these games. I told you that's what they do. They get online, they worry about gangsters as if you control anybody's perception in the first place. You don't. As if you dictate reality. You know, God does. Like I said, folks is funny. I get away from folks like that. That's my point. You got to watch how you talk to me. You got to be very careful with your words. You don't know who you're talking to. You're not seeming to get it. I run everything around you. Everything out here I run. For real. I'm not talking. I'm not selling wolf tickets like y'all. Feel me? That's the difference. They want to talk about tough. Tyree Sneed, the toughest guy in existence. I'm the one who got busy and got down this entire time. But y'all was gapping. What is you talking about? Like, what? Yeah. Folks act like they can't figure it out, like we all the same. There's some anomalies out here, like people told you. I'm one of them. You feel me? We move in silence, bro. We move so quick, y'all don't even understand what's happening. I live in love. I live more life than all y'all. I live quicker than y'all. Miss me with your little fake, you know, premises that don't exist, and little, hints and remarks you want to say, and miss me with your nonsense, boy. Trying to hear that. Feel me? Like I said, you folks want to hire me for a job, don't act oblivious. You ain't never hired me in the last 20 years down here. They will not let me work down here. Now, if that's going to change, good. That's because of God. That needs to change. It's my birthright to work, bro. Are you serious? What? Like I told you, I could be anywhere else in America. I'd be working. I'd be getting everything moving. And that's the thing, though. Why you want to be part of a rat race? For what? That's why y'all don't get it. Nah, I'm comfortable no matter what. I'm gonna make the best of every situation. I'm an independent CEO. I'm an independent politician. I'm the mob. I'm a straight, full-fledged, ruthless gangster that doesn't play about anything. You understand? And all I did was get smart and adjust and understand and learn your system and how to move around it. We don't live the same. We don't move the same. We don't do the same things. There's nothing similar between us. You talk it, I live it. They make music and songs about people like me. They make movies about folks like me. You understand? That's the difference. Oh, everything over here, official tissue real. Feel me? I come from the real projects and hoods. I don't know what y'all talking about. I was in the real jails. Y'all folks, it's funny. All of them, they funny. You know what I mean? I'm developing that Max B laugh. Now I know why he does it. Now I know where it comes from. It comes from all this nonsense. So Max B pretty real. Because if he doing that, what you hear me doing, that's why. Because you see all the fake, you see all the nonsense. Max B's pretty real. And Dipset had tricked him and put him in prison and had him in that 360 record deal he couldn't get out of because they recognized talent. See, a lot of times when people trying to hold you back, it means there's something to hold back, right? It means you got talent. See, all the things you say are technically a compliment. All y'all, all the stuff you kick and talk, especially on here, that stuff a compliment. It's a compliment, Wody. I don't have to fit into your fake perception or your label you want to put on me. I'm not that. I'm infinite. I'm everything. And that's the thing people aren't comfortable with. See, they want everyone to be like them. A wage slave stuck at a job that's how you define yourself. That's not who I am. I'm the mob. I'm a gangster for a living. That will never stop for me. See my point? See, that's the thing. People can meet me. They could talk any way. They could say, they could tell themselves whatever. They could act like they're telling me something by just constantly yapping, right? Or trying to tell me what to think or what to say or what to do. I don't care what you say. You can run your mouth all you want. It ain't going to change when I walk away and I'm back in my own lane. I go right back to this gangster stuff. See what I'm saying? I go right back to getting busy. I go right back to being the mob. I go right back to being the king of the streets. I go right back to this real gangster stuff that y'all ain't got the heart to do. So what do you mean? Folks, it's funny, man. Everything people is talking about is fake. They get on here, they think people have something to prove to them. There's nothing to prove. It's been proven. What are you talking about? They think being a public figure means you owe the public something. Since when? If anything, you owe me. You owe me money. Pay me. I made it. You didn't. I'm the celebrity. You watching me, right? It ain't free. So pay me. Give me a minute. All right, cool. Good to go. So yeah, man. I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing right now. I need somebody that can give me rides, man. That's what I need right now. I need like a private chauffeur, but that I don't have to pay. Just need a friend, you know. But God is sending them. God is making it happen. I have real faith, man. But that's the thing. I had to get this far off faith. I live off faith alone. Y'all don't understand it. I'm on a different walk, man. God talks to me, so I'm just saying, nah. I'm not letting nothing slide with nobody. I don't care how cool we are. Nah, bro. Don't ever tell me that what I believe in is not real when it's proven. You know what I mean? Don't ever tell me that these readings and downloads ain't the truth when I've proven they are. That's silly. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, nah. Folks be on whatever they on. I don't want to say too much right now, but you know, that's my thing. If people keep talking, then yeah, I'm gonna say a little more. But I'm out here for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I walk miles almost every single day. That's good for you. I just don't have a choice right now, but it's healthy as hell for you what I'm doing here. Real talk. It's super healthy for you. It's actually the way you're supposed to live. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you think God didn't maybe do a lot of this for a reason? God is amazing, man. God will set things up in a different way that you may not like, you may not understand, but it'll be to help you and make you stronger. Everything that God does with me, a lot of it is a test. It's a test to build me. Feel me? Real talk. Yeah, it's too hot today, man. It's hot as hell. I was just like, since I don't have to do it right now today, give the Batman thing a break for today. It's Bruce Wayne Day today because it's too hot. Wearing all that stuff in this heat, it ain't easy, man. It's hot, and my system needs a break. I was working in the heat all day yesterday. Feel me? That's what it is. So that's why. You feel me? But like I said, I'm out here to build businesses, man. That's my whole thing, man. If folks was really businessmen, businesswomen, if folks was about business, you'd be trying to talk to me. See, people don't understand why all y'all was sleeping on me and trying to downplay what I'm doing here. This is a business. I mean, you saw my networking and marketing and promotion is on another level. While you was talking, what was I doing? Having the word spread. I was promoting. I knew exactly what I was doing. When I was on that trip to Kentucky and they left me stranded out there, I was promoting. You understand? The whole time, the whole trip, remember? I took full advantage because I already knew what I was doing. That's why a lot of these folks was upset at me. They was like, yeah, he joined a whatever and he went on a trip. Right. Because you wish that you thought of it. You wish that you were smart as me, that you had something that you could promote, right? And that you could promote yourself, right? But you just don't, because sadly, a lot of you don't have too many talents. Ha! Oh, for real. I'm back, man. The phone plan's paid. You're going to have to deal with me now. I'm not on here to talk to these other folks that, don't have a real show or a program. They don't get paid. So they feel some type of way. The money I'm making make you feel some type of way. The way I talk make you feel some type of way. Right? Tyree Sneed, get that money. That's what the people say. Everything that I do make you feel some type of way. And I'm the same dude. You're going to see I'm the same with everybody. I don't switch up. I'm real as they come. I'm a thoroughbred. I'm real. I keep it real with everybody. But that's my thing. A lot of people that deal with me, they think I'm someone else. They don't understand what's walking right in front of them. Like, I'm the same dude. I'm not fake. Nothing like that. Conversations and energies with people are all different. You know what I mean? Like, I deserve to, be good and be happy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what life about, baby. Happiness, love and happiness. Do, do, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. That's what life about. I'm happy, man. Starting to get there, man. God keeps putting a smile on my face. I know He's gonna send me some more opportunities. He gonna have me talk to these people, and I'm trying to get my foot in the door for some more stuff. That's what y'all don't get. But that's my deal. I want to make sure on here I let people know. See, that's the thing. People don't get. I don't even talk to you in person about a lot of this stuff because it's a waste of my time. Not because of any other reason. It's common sense because it's a waste of my time. I don't need you to understand where I'm coming from because you don't pay my bills. You don't make my money. You don't run my finances. You don't run me. So why would I need to explain or convince you of anything? There's people every day, man, who believe and tell themselves a reality that doesn't exist. Mine completely exists. It's all proven in front of your face. We're not the same. We're not the same, and we never have been. You understand? And we pretty much never will be. I'm one of a kind. Seriously. So you do yourself a service, and it'd be in your best interest to listen to me, because I got life experience you couldn't even fathom, and I got the perspective of a grown man, not just me. I have my father's perspective. That's what y'all don't get. I watched and listened to my father for a long time, and I learned a lot, and I'm trying to share that with you folks. Okay? If it weren't for my father, I would have never developed a hustle like this. This all comes from him. You understand? He was the man. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was talking about. It's the truth. And I know that's why he was my father. God put him in my life for that reason, because I needed him. You know what I mean? I love my dad. No matter what, I love my father. I love my dad. You know what I mean? Yeah, all these people on here, they just used to not having things. See what I'm saying? Seriously. These are folks on here that ain't never had none. So that's why they showing their feelings every day and they want me to be a part of their nonsense. But I was always rich. We've never been in the same tax bracket. Just, and it's not even the money, it's just they know I'm better. They know I'm the best. So, they approach you like it's fun and games, but it ain't. You're not, no. I'm all right. Keep that away from me. Yeah, no, I'm a corporate CEO. I'm the real deal. The Don Dada. We're going to continue to build, man. Real talk. Make sure I didn't misplace my Honda. My Hondo. Y'all folks, it's funny, man. Straight up. And yeah, when it's somebody else, right? It's right there. When it's somebody else, it's okay. See, somebody else put $100 on camera like I just did in a brand new wallet. Look, all leather, right? Oh, y'all be celebrating. Oh yeah, he hustling. He getting that bread. He getting that money. They so convenient. But when I do it, minimize it. It's no big deal. Every time. Every time. So I don't go to them people. I don't need your validation, but like I also don't need to be told things that aren't there, and you gonna do things unfairly. I'm all right. I'm good. If you can't even acknowledge, hey, you accomplished this, you succeeded, the hell business I got talking to you. You feel me? That don't make no sense. Not to me, it don't. I mean, yeah, we've covered a lot of ground real quickly. Like I said, we did this interview, right? It was like 2 interviews. We did the interview with the other guy who wants to run for office, right? Like real office. You feel me? I mean, that was all God. You know what I mean? So right now, people want to talk, people want to network. All I'm saying is, you got to pay me. You should be paying me 100%. It don't got to be a whole lot all the time. It should though. Like that's the thing. People want to be humble about business. There's nothing humble within business. Business is business. You understand? Like that's the thing that people. I'm telling you, they sleeping on me. They can see it. Like they see, oh man, he getting a lot of power. They think they want to chalk it up to the same things like what people say. Like he got followers. He got a following. He ain't got nothing to do with that. Not one part of my success or a dime I've made has anything to do with the following. So that's nonsense. So what people do, they talk fluff, they talk nonsense. No, I got real power and clout in the street. You get clout in the street. You understand? That's why my movement carried so easily, because it was like, well, now we have YouTube. Now we have an avenue to speak to the public and try to reach these people where they can actually see what I'm talking about and how I'm talking and what I'm saying, and the energy and the charisma and the genius and the thoughts and ideas and the creativity that I'm now bringing to the table. See what I'm saying? It all depends on what you want to watch. That's the thing. These folks talk about views, but there's a ton of people watching some nonsense right now. I just looked at it and laughed. A lot of times people want to see nonsense. Hell, a lot of times I do. I'm guilty of it too. I watch the same programs to laugh. I think it's funny because I know folks is just, wasting their time with nonsense. But you see the difference? That's a whole lot different than, doing what I'm doing. You feel me? Doing what I'm doing, this is different. You come over here, truth is you're gonna learn something. Man, hope I'm good. You're gonna learn something, you come over here. Straight up, you are. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn how things work. You're gonna learn how life works. Over here we're gonna teach you. Over here we're gonna teach you intelligence. We're gonna teach you how to think. We're gonna teach you how to move. We're gonna teach you how to hustle. We're gonna teach you how to get this bread and get this money. You understand? Something other folks can't teach you because they never done it. Yeah, I was tired today, I ain't gonna lie. I was super tired today. Exhausted. I could feel it. I could feel it was hard trying to go to sleep. You know, like real talk. I could feel, I was, my body was just real alert. That's why I'm a little concerned right now, because I've been really, running hard nonstop. So it's hard, man. It's not easy. I'm human. But here's buddy. Hi, buddy. How you doing today? Good. But yeah, like I said, man, folks be funny. Folks really be funny. Like that's my thing. I'm all down for whatever people talking about and bringing, but I gotta correct you on some things. You understand? Like that's the thing. People don't listen. I don't bring clarity for people because I don't care what you think. That's what people don't get. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't waste my time trying to bring clarity and explain to you, oh, you need to believe who I am. If you don't, you silly. The channel will tell you who I am in 2 seconds. It's clear as day who I am and what I do every day. What do you mean? Like, what? So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's like this rap stuff. Like I said, you got too many fake rappers. It's just like this rap stuff. Got people saying and doing all this weird, crazy stuff for rap. Now it's for this social media nonsense. You got all these so-called women. They gonna get on here and dance. Yeah, they'll do that. But they all lonely as hell and don't have a boyfriend. There's a million lonely dudes in the world, right? Because all of them are taking selfies all day online on social media instead of finding themselves a man. And then you wonder why our culture's all ruined, why everything's a joke, right? And it's not even a man, it's a dude. She was staring. People got to wake up. That's all I'm saying. People got to really wake up. People going to have to realize reality and what's going on. And on that note, I don't really know what else to tell you. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the real truth, that it is what it is. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Boy. Yeah, I got started late today, man. I'm not really that happy about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, nah, My life is beautiful. My life is just hard. You know what I mean? It wasn't always hard. A lot of times it was super easy. It was too easy. That's the thing. I don't mind having it a little hard sometimes because it builds character and it builds me. That's what people don't get. I haven't seen, I had all the money already, man. I've already been good. That's why for me, being real, I love it. Y'all really don't get how I think. I think totally opposite of you. Y'all want Lamborghinis and stuff. I've already like been in them, and I own a Porsche, man. I drove a Porsche for years. Like, I'm not joking. When I had all that money and I was buying cars like that, like real foreign whips and exotic cars and stuff, I was looking at like all these street cars, like the cheap ones, like the Honda Accords and the stuff like that, that you would maybe, say something about or whatever. I was looking at them like, man, they're kind of cool. Like, and then when I was trying to like get in the jewelry market, I realized I had to come down and get all that, mall jewelry and fake stuff. If you want to call it fake, none of it's fake, it's jewelry. But I had to get a cheaper market of jewelry because folks couldn't afford what I was buying. I was buying stuff cost 4 or 5 racks for a diamond ring. You understand? So there was no market for it because people didn't have. Okay, honey. Oh man, I'm so sorry. She's going through a lot, so I'm trying to be here for her. Do 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 do. I don't think they can give me change for this, right? I doubt it. I'm gonna have to ask them. Don't have a choice. Maybe they give me some 20s and some ones. I need ones for the bus, but I kind of already missed that right now, obviously. It sucks. Let me see here. But yeah, nah, y'all need to donate, man. We got expenses. We got stuff we got to do. Feel me? That's the thing. Like, y'all are silly, man. Let's talk. Hold up. She's always super nice to me. She's cool. She actually helped me and gave me change for the 100, so that's good. But I'm about to miss the bus, so can't do that right now. What time is it? Is it 2:42 or 3:42? But we gonna get our money on here regard. Oh, it's already almost 4 o'clock. It's kind of pointless anyway. I mean, I don't know how I'd come back. I got to come back this way regardless. So I don't know. I'm gonna go up here though and do what I need to do and see what's up in a minute. And I'll just have to grab something cheap to eat probably today. But yeah, man, that's it, man. People be talking on the internet. People talk off the internet. I'm gaining fans. I'm doing my thing. That's what it's all about, man. It ain't nothing but positivity and love over here. And God, that's the truth. The power of God, very real, truly. See, I really believe in everything I say. I believe in God. I don't doubt no matter what it looks like, no matter what. I love God. See, there's nothing you can win. That's why I don't play troll games because they know there's nothing that you can win. There's nothing to win here. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to win. What? It just shows that you don't seem to comprehend basic reality. That's a you thing. That sucks. I do. I understand that there's nothing I'm trying to win. I'm just doing me. When you compete, when you try to compete like that about nonsense, competition is a thief of joy. That might be your problem, if you think, right? Maybe if you self-reflected like we told you to do, you'd figure that out, and then you wouldn't have to go on chat rooms all the time with 8 million fake accounts and then act like you're accomplishing something. You're not accomplishing anything. You're just doing it to yourself. What folks do. Yeah, nah. We figured it out, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes the people who be acting like they doing this and that, a lot of it is jive talk. Some of it's real, but a lot of it is jive talk, and a lot of times the people they're really trying to hold you back because they can see your potential. You know what I'm saying? I don't need anyone to understand me. What other people think and what they do, I could care less. When I work a job, it's different than y'all. Why is it different? Because I built my own business. So if I work for a company, this has always been this way. I've never worked for a company technically. When I work for a company, I'm taking that money that I'm making and I'm pumping it into myself, investing in myself, investing into my own businesses. Always. I used it to what? I worked and paid off property taxes and sold the property for 100,000. I'm a true entrepreneur that actually does the real thing and succeeds every single time. There's no holes in my rap sheet. So that's my point. People can talk. Talk is cheap. Talking don't mean nothing. Talking ain't reality. Feel what I'm saying? I look better than all these actors. You got actors in movies and films, y'all act like they made it. I don't want to be like Christian Bale or Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. They don't make no money. Those are Masons. They're poor too. Seriously. Yeah, they'll facilitate their environment while they're using them for their satanic Hollywood agenda. How do you not understand basic comprehension skills? Like, Hollywood is evil as hell. Look what they did to Callie Muscle. So that's my whole thing, man. Folks supported me. They just get it done. They'd say like, "Oh, you need help with something? You need to get over here. You need to do this. Cool, no problem, man. I'll pay for it." You know what I'm saying? There's some people talking like that, but we'll see. I've seen millions of people always talk and write checks they can't cash. I've seen people make broken promises. I done seen people promise the world and say this and that. A lot of them don't deliver, man. But God will. God is going to deliver every time. You know what I mean? Straight up, just like God will deliver us from evil. That's the truth. He's been doing it. The truth shall set you free. You got to keep saying the truth. That's why y'all want to say this and that, but I respect people. I respect people on here. I respect the people that stand up to y'all. I respect anybody that stands up and has the courage to say the truth. That's a big deal to me. That shows character to me. That does show strength. And that's what y'all do. Y'all always worried about the strong person. I don't care who it is. They strong. Give them the credit, man. They've been strong enough to keep pushing. They've been strong enough to stand up for themselves. I don't understand y'all. I don't get that. And then act like it's a mystery why things are happening the way they're happening. Like, you got to quit taking credit away from people. You really got to give credit where credit's due, man. It's not right. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there and keep on acting like other people aren't who they are. What gives you that right? That's the point. The environment that y'all have created online, that stuff fake. If you don't know that by now, I give up because it's super obvious. Super obvious. It's been obvious. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to tell people anymore. I really don't. Like, you do what you want. You tell yourself what you want. It's besides the point at this point. We're at a different level. Yeah, like I said, I'm the CEO of Cashless Bane Records. Tyree Sneed. I'm the actual CEO, head of the record label. We went worldwide independently. I did by myself with no marketing or promotion, no talent agent, nothing. What are you talking about? We outdid every major record label financially, and I didn't make my money selling records at that time. So I don't get what you're talking about. That's what people don't get. Labels don't have that much money. They got a couple of 100,000, and some of them might get some millions and some M's to work with, but that's just to go into the project deals. It's not really even what the companies have. It's not. That's the thing. They got all y'all believing this nonsense when they keep, making up lies about companies acting like there's something they're not. If they have all this money, where's it at? I mean, they don't pay any of you right? Because they don't have money. It's all an illusion. All it is a bunch of business documentation for people to be not free. That's the truth. Corporate America doesn't create freedom. It creates enslavement. That's the point. When I look at y'all working these jobs, I'm sorry. I get it. I think that's cool, but when you're there too long, that's a problem. That's why I always move around jobs. Not because I failed. See, y'all have got success backwards. You think success, this is with the meaning of being devoid of knowledge. You think success is sitting at a job for years. That you kept your job, so you've done something good. You've accomplished something because nobody said you did something wrong. They can tell anyone they did something wrong. People have told me I didn't put trash bags in the trash can the right way because I sold mineral rights and made 10 grand in front of their face and they was jealous. My own boss. My bosses always get jealous of me. So what do you mean? What? Anybody can lose a job. What? You know how many jobs I've walked away from, whatever, had these people call or whatever and have me fake fired or whatever? Like, that's the sign of success. That means you gonna make it somewhere. That means you somebody. See, when y'all pulled your stunt at these places like Panera Bread up there in Green Bay and Dave and Buster's in Green Bay and Old Chicago and Prime Quarter Steakhouse, I worked all over at night. I helped to build all those restaurants. When y'all pulled your stunt, hating, being jelly, and doing what you're doing, all that legal stuff, like I said, I'm filing lawsuits. Capiche? I'm about to get a whole lot of extra money on top of what Christina and I gonna have. Christina's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, honey. I already know. I'm here for you every step of the way, no matter what. But everything with Christina is about Christina. I care about Christina, not about money. I'm worried about her right now, for real. And it just sucks, feeling powerless, like I can't do much. But I don't feel powerless because I believe in God. I know God is going to take care of Christina and make sure she's okay. I love you more than anything, and I'm right here. Um, but yeah, man, y'all got everything misconstrued. You got the knowledge misconstrued. Y'all are all about the same things. All y'all talk, but y'all don't know what you're talking about. I got knowledge none of y'all have that came from God. I just set 181 world records. I'm just asking, at what point are we going to just acknowledge reality and say, hey, you know what, homeboy really did something nobody's ever done, because that's the truth. Like, it ain't about no YouTube. It's about what I did on these bars. It's about what I did in the streets. It's about what I did in the jails. It's behind the walls. It's about what I did in these shelters. It's about who I am everywhere I go. I've had a profound impact and profound influence on everybody. I've changed lives, and for the positive. You know what I'm saying? I stood up to all these gangs and won. I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about anymore. I haven't for years. So, you know, that's a me thing. I just gotta, make sure that I don't even communicate with them people. When I do everything to try, they just make it hard because they keep approaching you online. Yeah, I don't talk to folks like that. Any way that you want to see me, that's perfectly fine with me, man. I mean, especially when it's not real. I mean, like, I've proven I'm the toughest man that ever walked the planet beyond comprehension so many times that I'm tired of it. But that's the thing. You don't keep proving something if people ain't going to acknowledge. That's kind of odd, right? Like, that's cute for the internet. It's not a choice in front of me. If you in front of me, you'll acknowledge that I'm the mob and I'm the biggest gangster that ever walked this planet, because it's the truth. I put in too much work. I went through too much. Like, I paid the cost. I paid the price. I did the real thing. So no, that's not how it works. That's the age of the internet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, no, Batman's winning. Always. I'm always winning, boy. What you thought this was? All right. Here, give me a minute. Hold up. All right, I'm back. So yeah, man. Like I said, I build businesses, I network, I talk to people, I communicate. Like y'all don't understand. I got the gift within me. God gave me these gifts. Don't be mad at the gifts God gave me. I'm the truth, that's why you. No matter what you do, you can't fade me. If you love me while you running. Don't look now, I'm right behind you. You could say what you want, I don't mind you. If you love me while you running. What y'all talking about? Best vocals in the game in the world. Literally, no joke. I got the best vocals out of anybody in the music industry. I'm not a part of the music industry because they whack. Everything we've been on is anti-music industry. What are you talking about? We building our own. We was on that way before anyone. And that's what people do. They like 20 years later, they're like, we want to build our own music industry. You got dudes trying to build fake production release companies. We'll help the artist and get you. Like, yeah, all the ideas I came up with like 20 years ago. Are you serious? Like, we're so far ahead of the world and other people, it's unbelievable. And people want to act like, hey, yeah, you're behind. Behind. You funny. You must not know what I've done and what I've accomplished and what I got. Clearly. Wait, what? Behind. I'll run circles around you folks without trying. I'm not competing with anyone. There is no competition. There never has been, never will be. I'm a genius. You're not. Just that simple. So that's my whole point. No, I'm real. You see me in the middle of everything. You see me getting busy. It's different. Feel me? I don't have to. I do it because I want to. I love being real. I love living life. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna get out and make it happen. You know, and that's a quality that you can't really teach. That's a quality you have to have. You know, if you don't, it's not gonna help you. You know, that's the real truth. It's not. You need to have these qualities. Man, I worked all day yesterday, bro. I'm sore as hell, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm doing yet, but I was doing a lot. I got some videos of it. I might end up putting some of them up at some point here, but I want to get a little further into things before I do that. Just took a couple. When I work, man. I work hard and I focus on what I'm doing. Uh, Might be honking at me. I don't know. Tried to wave. Ah, yeah, I'm sorry though. Ah, oh, all right. So, even though I don't feel very good today, because I already go through physical stuff hardcore, and then all the stress and just working nonstop and being in the heat. I was in the heat all day yesterday. It was horrible yesterday. Like working though, hard work. Uh, so that's what I'm saying, man. I'm working on building several different businesses. I don't know what y'all doing. Why don't y'all, man? I can't. I'm so happy we got the phone plan. Look, now y'all can send me some money so I can get me a Coca-Cola. Come on, who wants to buy me a Coke today? Come on, out of all you people, man, you got cars full of people stopping, people trying to holler at me, get at me, right? As if that would ever happen. But my whole point is, y'all do all these theatrics, but you show that you're the same way that folks raised you as, that you're selfish, that you're just about you. Because when I need something, like I'm telling you, yo, help me get a Coke, y'all don't want to help me. That's crazy. When I had money, I helped everybody. That's the real truth. I'm not just talking. That's why there's nothing funny about that. It's the truth, man. Help me get a Coca Cola, bro. I think they're like 250. You feel me? Like I got the bank card now. I just tap the card on there. And give me a Coca Cola. Why don't y'all donate today? Why don't y'all donate me over $100, couple hundred? Why don't we get everybody involved? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's the tank. Sorry, that's got to be put on camera. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. You know who that is. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on down here, man. So I mean, they doing their job, they doing good, they shutting a lot of stuff down. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Other places they kind of dropping the ball. You heard what happened with that football player. They were talking about it in that store right now. But these are all elements, and Batman helps all them folks, all them people who work jobs like that. Batman ends up assisting and helping them. That's the truth. That's part of my career, what I do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my career is the most heavily respected career there is. To be Batman, the real thing. Are you serious? Y'all just ain't used to, like, oh, that the guy actually walks around in broad day in front of everyone and don't care and ain't scared. Like, why would I be? I run everything. Batman has no jurisdiction. Like, what are you talking about? You think Batman can't have a life too? Like, that's what they think. Like, we ain't gonna get out here and have fun too. Like, yeah, I'm a normal person, bro. Me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just glad that it's carrying. I'm glad that the power of God is being shown. I'm glad that, God's message is being shown. I'm glad I'm bringing people to God because I know I am. I'm creating believers. I'll make non-believers believers quick. You feel me? That's the difference. That's what this is all about. This is about God. This ain't about just me. I'm a part of it. I'm a big part of it. I'm an integral part of it. You know what I mean? I'm the vessel that God uses. But this is about God at the end of the day. And this is about you people and your relationship with God that I hope that you come to build, and I hope that you learn from me. I built all this through God. And I'm just, this is nothing. This is an inkling. We haven't even gotten close to the big epic parts. Okay. This is the beginnings, humble beginnings. We're just barely getting started. Okay. So, like I said, man, quit with that nonsense, bro. Quit posting up fake stuff, bragging about how y'all commit crimes all day. Quit telling me and acting like you somebody and you this and that. I ain't trying to hear all that nonsense, man. Like, real talk, bro. I ain't hearing it. Feel me? I mean, like, that's my point. Like I said, I could get on here and show you cash anytime right now. I could. For what, bro? I don't care about that stuff. It's nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? People got to really start getting with the program, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. People got to understand what's what. You got to understand who's who. I'm out here to build, man. If you're going to build, if you want to build, cool, come work with me. Today I'm out here, man. This is how I make my bread. Some of it, one of my businesses, right? I'm building several businesses. I got the one on here. Got the fitness business right here. This is what we do. I come out here and I get my dough and I make my money, whether it be, even if it's a couple of bucks a day. You see, I go hard as hell for that couple of bucks a day because there's power within that. That's what these folks will never understand. They just all about how much money, as if they know they value. Y'all work for pennies. I know my value. You understand? So what do you mean? I make real money. I make buku bucks. I make more than lawyers and judges when I work. So what you talking about? Like, what? Like I said, no, bro, y'all is funny, man. So, like I said, we come out here. Any of y'all want to come out here today? The price is, let's do $50 for a 30-minute session. I will completely train you. Hour session will do $100. Y'all could be getting cash in my pocket every day. We can get this show on the road. Y'all get me to 50 bands quick, easy. With this business, this fitness business can make a whole ton of dough. Then I got the other jobs I'm doing, and I'm looking at maybe I could build my own business doing that, right, through time, because I'm so held back and I got things that I need that I can't get and can't afford to get because y'all won't let me climb up. That's all it is. It's just, I mean, it's hard as hell to get started when you just have capital. You think these people are spoiled rotten. They entitled, bro. All these people got their parents' money. These people is working with money other people got for them. They don't have the life experience I got. That's why people like that should be teaming up with me and should be assisting and helping me so that they can learn. You feel what I'm saying? That's the difference. It's like working. Like, people will talk about working and work, but you just talking it. I'm living it. Like, I always work hard. I don't gotta say nothing. I don't gotta talk. I don't gotta talk down. I don't gotta tell people act like they don't know what they doing. I always know what I'm doing, bro. I built the whole labor market in Austin. Are you serious? Literally. And stuck out like a sore thumb. I was by myself in it because you know who dominates the labor market. So what you talking about? Y'all want to come out here? You want to get in shape for real? Come out here and train today. $50 for a 30-minute session. I'll do 100 for an hour. We'll get busy and I'll really train you and I'll teach you. I think that's anyone. I should be able to train anyone. It don't matter who you are. Like, come on. I'll do basketball training too. I could teach you how to play ball like no other. I'm the best point guard in the nation and the world. Are you serious? I do all this. So, I mean, what's wrong with building a business like that? I know a dude from the culture. He worked at the YMCA in Austin, or he did back in the day, and he would train people, all sorts of people of all ages. He would train them to play basketball in there, and he wasn't that good. So, I mean, if he can do that, why the hell can't I do that down here? Because some trolls don't want to see me make money? Right. You're going to say whatever you can and make up nonsense. And I'm not asking for your opinion. You can't speak on me. Who cares? I'm going to get my money. Yeah, I want to do the same thing down here and anywhere I go. Like I might end up getting a job at a YMCA in the future and training people how to play ball and how to do these things. Is what I want to do. Work with the youth and teach. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? That's part of my purpose, to inspire and help the youth and help people. You understand? You just upset because you can't do that because that's not your gift, right? So what are you talking about? You understand? Like, bro, there's too many weird people on the internet, man. I don't do weird, bro. You feel me? Do what y'all do. You know what I mean? Like I said, we gonna get our money, but yeah, $50, 30-minute session. I'll train you. We can get going today. $100 for a full hour. I'll get all y'all moving, all y'all going today. You let me know, homie. Like real talk, bro. Like that's my only thing, bro. Like people trying to sit there and act and pretend like, yeah, that stuff worked real well. Like everything been exposed and everyone, like we all know what it is. You feel me? So yeah, no, and I'm gonna keep doing the same things. I'm gonna come out here and get my money. I'd like to go into town. Maybe tomorrow I can. I don't know. It takes me a while to like relax and get right before I you know, chill out or whatever. It's just, my body's on high alert from everything, man. I've been under, what, man. This spiritual stuff is real. That's what y'all don't get. Like, nah, I'm coming out of a whole lot. So it's been nonstop back to back. So now I'm starting to come out of it. But yeah, God, please continue to bless my business. Please continue to assist me and help me to make this money. Please continue to open people's eyes. Please have them bless me and help me to be able to get where I'm going and to bring them along with me. And have people wake up and learn that we can work together. We can work together and we can build businesses out here. You understand? That's what I'm about. See, I'm a networking machine. While other people is going to college and they doing their college courses, that's your thing. That's cool, but that's a waste of time. That's the truth. Because I'm gonna be out here getting money and making businesses while y'all wasting your time. You see, that's the difference. Like people don't understand. The people who are like spoiled and entitled that they have some money right now, that's cool. But I've already did all that. I already made more money than you, and I made my own independent capital. Okay. So like I worked hard. I actually got where I'm going. I don't take nothing from nobody. If you were given something, I'm happy for you and you probably deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like these folks on here. So that's my thing. But you just have to understand I was a multimillionaire. When I was a millionaire when I was 16, I was a multimillionaire, dropped out of college dropout, turned multimillionaire. Well, everybody else was focused on this and that. I wasn't even going to class and I maintained and had a 3.34 GPA. High school, I had a 4.2, top 10 in my class, diploma, distinction. You understand? I'm not faking anything on here. That's the thing. You got people like Ty Lopez, like all these frauds, people that was trying to, harvest my energy, pretend they me. Those are all Masons. They don't make money. Those people don't know anything about being an entrepreneur. How you gonna claim you're an entrepreneur but never struggle? The whole point of being an entrepreneur is you're gonna have to struggle sometimes, because that's when you make the most money, like you about to see me do. See, this is not backed by Masons. This is not fake. I don't need the whole system to facilitate everything for me and have fake success. If the system is rigged for you, then your success isn't real. See, my success is real because it comes from God. It's different. It takes real determination. It takes real strength. It takes real soul and grit. And that's what these people don't have. And that's why they all jumping on the jelly train. The jelly train, jelly train. I'm super jelly of Tyree Batman. Jelly train, jelly chain. Choo choo. We all super jelly of the Batman. That's all it is. You better wake up. You folks better wake up and realize reality and what it is, homie. Real talk, man. Everybody got something to say, man. Like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get this bread because I want to start dressing the way I actually dress. Now, I wear suits and ties. Actually, I wear like express suits. That's how I dress. When Christina and I get our bread and get our money, I'm gonna be dressed real nice immediately. You're gonna be like, who the hell is that? Same dude. I clean up quick. I'm clean right now. If you put me in a suit right now, you'd be like, whoa, I look good in a suit. Like nobody else could ever look. Most handsome man ever created. What are you talking about? So, like I said, my whole thing, that's what I do. I'm trying to get back to that. I'm trying to get on my grind, on my hustle, on my business, because I like to be able to have money to go do what I want. When I want something, I can go get it. That's what I'm on. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm on foot and stuff and having to move like this, I mean, that's okay. I'm used to that. It sucks, but I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. So what do you mean? It helps me. It does. It helps me to exercise like I need it. You know what I mean? It makes me a lot stronger too. It really helps me. So I'm not against it. You know what I mean? But that's about it. I mean, that's gonna be like that until we get everything wrong with everybody else. But other than that, it is what it is, man. And even that's starting to change. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Like, the right people, you know, I'll chill with, but it got to be the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing to actually help someone. When it's the enemy and people like, nah, I'm all right, bro. I don't want no parts of that, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. People could have been giving me rides to go where I need to go and help me out genuinely. Like, I don't want to be around people that I don't trust. That's why I build my own trust. I make my own friends. Like that's the thing. What's weird, what's so weird. Like it comes out in the readings. They telling they agents, "Oh, you need to collab with him." How you gonna collab with me when you not even a YouTuber? I'm not a YouTuber either, but I'm a gangster. But how you gonna go collaborate with me with no platform? What do you mean? Collaborate with me? Collaborate with me on what? What the hell we gonna collaborate on? You don't do what I do. They don't. None of them. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like they got people repeating the same lines. They kept saying that silly arm wrestling stuff. What is that, bro? What is this arm wrestling thing? I'm not an arm wrestler, bro. What is you talking about? What is that? Like they want me to go Sylvester Stallone on them. Like, okay, cool. We'll start training for arm wrestling at some point. I mean, I'm going to defeat you in anything. I don't care who you is. You know that. I mean, what are you talking about? Like arm wrestling's a different training, and then you have to learn the angles and stuff. Like y'all don't even do that fairly ever. So what are you talking about, bro? I mean, am I gonna go into arm wrestling competitions? Like for what? Arm wrestling with me ain't really the thing anyway, because like I said, I went through stuff in football, like especially right here with this arm. So I mean, it don't even make no sense what you're saying. Like that doesn't mean anything. There's no indication of strength, nothing. Like arm wrestle, yeah, because you're weak. That's what weak fools do. Talk about arm wrestling. Yeah, because arm wrestling has anything to do with Bruce Lee, martial arts. Getting it in the street, getting busy. Like, what are you talking about? It's irrelevant. Like, I'm not an arm wrestler, bro. This is just the silliest thing I've ever heard. Do you think that them people, like that big dude that's the arm wrestler, do you think that he's really that strong? Do you really think that he could hold a candle to me in what I do? Because he can't. They may look all big. That don't mean nothing, bro. They can come out here and do this workout anytime. They will not come close. I will have to train them. Do you understand that? The dudes that you think are big are not strong. They're weak and they're slow. That's what people don't get. The world is so much different than what people want to teach you because, like I said, everything you've been taught is a lie. Your history books were a lie. The fitness stuff, really, they've been lying to you. And I'm teaching you how it works, the real system, the real knowledge. You want to come learn, you got to pay. $50, 30-minute session, an hour, $100. Who's going to be my first client? How does it take this long to get clients? That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me that a place or people support me when they just straight up and down don't support me. And it's that simple. Whenever people want to really start supporting me, I'm not saying nobody, some people do, but it's just a couple. Whenever I want everyone to support me, I want people to start participating. I want to get people out here working out with me and paying me. This is not free. I'm not doing no free training. So come with the money and get ready and let's train. That's it. All right, I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. I'm gonna get these videos.